Here's some brutally honest advice about blood pressure in this amount of minutes. Stop taking blood pressure 10 times a day. You're never going to get the blood pressure numbers to be normal, and it's going to drive you crazy. Worst case scenario, take your blood pressure once a day. Eat potassium-rich foods like apricots, apples, and avocados. Potassium lowers your blood pressure. This is exactly why most blood pressure medications cause your body to try to retain potassium. So just eat the foods. Do cardiovascular exercise. The more, the better. It's really dependent upon how much time you're willing to give. The first blood pressure test that they do at the doctor's office, usually you can just throw away because it's basically white coat syndrome. Ask the doctor to do it again. Stress is the biggest factor when it comes to systolic numbers being high. Unfortunately, medications are necessary for some people. You cannot change 60 to 70 years of bad habits with one supplement. Deep breathing exercises can be wonderful over a period of time. They have an immediate effect and a long-term effect. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth in a very controlled, relaxed fashion every day for 5 minutes. High-intensity interval training is a wonderful way to lower blood pressure, in theory. Most people are just not in good enough shape to do it for long enough to lower their blood pressure, and that's why cardio probably works better. Having said that, ironically, isometric exercises also lower blood pressure. So pick the type of exercise you want to do. The fact that you're actually doing something is better than nothing. Extreme diets are just that. They're extreme. Extreme diets are sometimes necessary for extreme situations. So if you're 300 pounds and you never exercise a day in your life and you're not going to, maybe an extreme diet is right for you. Walking is the easiest way to get exercise and lower blood pressure. Go for a walk for 15 to 20 minutes, come home, wait another 15 to 20 minutes, check your blood pressure, and you might be surprised how much improvement you get. Berries like blueberries, blackberries, red raspberries, strawberries are the best bang for your buck. Many people have lowered their blood pressure naturally without any medications. In fact, many people have gotten off medications. These people did it. Why can't you? And just to let you know, these people were probably worse off than you were. So it's possible. Magnesium supplements, L-arginine, L-citrulline are great supplements that you can use to lower blood pressure. 8 ounces of beetroot juice can lower your blood pressure within just a couple of hours, and for many people can last 12 up to 24 hours. Stop using mouthwash. You can brush your teeth. You can do other things to keep your breath nice and fresh so that your significant other doesn't mind being around you. But stop the mouthwash. The secret chemical that radically changes your blood pressure is called nitric oxide, and ironically, your body naturally produces it. The basic goal behind lowering blood pressure is to get your body to do it consistently, more often, and with greater intensity. Drink water, not coffee with fat in it, not sodas, not anything else. Water. No sodas. Think healthcare, not disease management. Instead of trying to control your blood pressure with drugs and all these different things, stop thinking that way about your blood pressure. Start thinking in terms of, how do I get healthy? What are the necessary things that I need to do to get healthy? When you're healthy, your blood pressure changes without even thinking about it. Your blood pressure at 80 years old cannot be the same as when it was 20. That's unrealistic. That's like saying your skin should look the same at 80 as it did when you were 20. Not possible, despite the fact that the pharmaceutical companies want your blood pressure to be the same. It's just not reasonable. Expecting doctors to know everything under the sun is just foolish. Your Aunt Millie, who lived to be 97, despite having high blood pressure pretty much all her life, can probably teach us a thing or two. Marriage can either raise blood pressure or lower blood pressure, but so can divorce. For many people, genetics is the one predictor of longevity. If your mother lived to be 95, if your father lived to be 95, if your grandparents lived to be 95, chances are you're going to live to be 95 too. It almost doesn't matter what you do. You could be a jerk, but don't do that. Nobody likes a 95-year-old jerk. And lastly, don't do stupid stuff. Don't do illegal drugs. Don't smoke cigarettes. Don't go boozing unless you want to have a great time. Just kidding. Don't do those things. They raise your blood pressure.
If you want to be healthy, you gotta try Kerchunka. I was like you once, living in the corporate world, eating convenience foods, fat, unhappy, constipated. So I grew a man bun, left my 6-figure job, started paddleboarding and doing yoga.
Okay, seriously, there are some great supplements out there. The one that you'll notice the most benefit from is a magnesium supplement. And the reason why is simply because the food that we eat generally doesn't have a lot of magnesium in it. The vegetables that we eat just don't have a lot of magnesium unless you're eating a lot of organic vegetables. But if you take magnesium supplements, you will notice benefits in your sleep, your blood pressure, your heart health, your muscle recovery athletically, and relaxation, anxiety, and a feeling of well-being. So the one that I take is this. Wait, where'd it go? There it is! Magnesium Breakthrough from Bioptimizers. This stuff is awesome. I take 2 tablets at nighttime before I go to bed. Man, I sleep like a baby. It's awesome. This has 7 different types of magnesium, as I will list right here. You got to admit, that's a pretty impressive list. I will put a link if you want to see the one that I take down in the description below. There's also a discount code if you want to choose that for yourself. And more importantly, you wackadoodle, go out and use your paddleboard. I know I will. But I'm not wearing a man bun. That's just not my thing.